Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. In case you're new here, my name is Maren.
And I'm Maureen.
Right. It fills me with a lot of sadness to be bringing this episode to you.
Right. And this is because right now it feels like there's a lot of animosity between men and women. And I don't think that initially God intended for things to be like this. Right now it feels like a lot of women feel like when they go into a male-dominated space, they need to find ways to protect themselves in case anything happens to them. Right. And a lot of men feel like, I feel like a lot of men, some men, feel some kind of animosity towards women.
And you know, I tell myself it wasn't meant to be like this. So where exactly did we go wrong? Where did the perversion come in and corrupt the mass to the point where the gender wars right now is so loud that you might be forgiven for thinking there's a good number of men out there who genuinely hate women, and there's a good amount of women out there who fear men, and this is in turn making leading to them interacting becoming very, very difficult, you know.
Right.
And the MAGA supporters, it's not making things helpful
because especially most of them, I've had some pretty sinister things on TikTok in regards to when Trump takes office, you know, of which it also makes me wonder, after Trump takes office, how is the first 3 months gonna be looking like for both men and women? Because a lot of people are talking crazy out here.
Yeah, anyway, guys, let's just watch the compilation we put together for you, and then we come back and talk about it. You can leave us your opinions on the comment section. Also, consider subscribing if it's your first time here. Let's watch.
Okay, so this morning I go to my favorite bagel place to get a bagel. When I walk into the bagel place, there's all I see waiting to order or waiting for an order are women. The only men I see are the men that's working at the bagel place. As I'm waiting to order, you know, everybody's doing their own thing. They're chatting, they're waiting for orders, scrolling on their phone. About 3 minutes later, in comes a guy, a man. He looks around and he goes, "Oh boy, I hit the jackpot this morning." Now, everybody just looks at him and just ignores him and keeps on doing what they're doing. He sets his eyes on this one young lady. He walks up to her. He was like, "Hey, sugar, how are you this morning?" She says, "I'm fine, thank you." He goes, "Oh, we're giving out the cold shoulder?" She says, "No, I'm just kind of in a hurry. I got to get to work." He says, "Oh, okay. Yeah, keep that attitude. You can keep it until January, because in January, dinner will be served, and the only thing on the menu are women like you. I bet you won't be able to choose the bear after January." She walks off. Now we're all just looking at him. So I get on here this morning to say, I'm a woman. I'm going to always do my darndest to protect women. Ladies, I need every woman that can hear my voice. Sooner than later, get your house in order. Because, like he said, dinner's about to be served. And the only thing they think that's going to be on the menu are women. So for all those guys who sit behind keyboards and phone screens and make them little funky comments in your comment section, those horrible comments about how if they could find you, they're going to do this to you, how they're going to do this to little girls, that's what they're about to unleash onto the world. And we as women need to be able to protect ourselves. If you need to start getting your license to carry. Those of you who do not want to take that route, you need to get you some mace, some type of weapon to keep on you. You need to start taking self-defense courses and learning to protect yourself. I don't care if you have a husband, a brother, a cousin, a boyfriend. I don't care about none of that. You need to protect yourself. Because again, according to him, and I'm sure there's other men out there that think like this, dinner's about to be served, and the only thing on the menu are women. Okay? And listen to my ladies out there who are dating, who are married. If you are in a relationship and that partner of yours is getting a little aggressive, voice is getting a little bit louder, hands are getting a little bit rougher, get out. Get out now. Because sooner than later, you're not going to be able to get out. Get out now. Get yourself together. Get your strength up. Remove your fear and get out now. Okay? Okay? Because I'm telling you. What is about to happen? Okay. Okay. Listen, I love you. But we need to start getting our houses in order. We need to start learning how to protect ourselves.
According to a disturbing new analysis, phrases like "get back in the kitchen" and "your body, my choice" has surged on social media since Trump's re-election. This post by Nick Fuentes, for example, on the night of the election saying "your body, my choice forever" got over 90 million views and was reposted more than 35,000 times. Between Thursday and Friday, the ISD recorded a 4,600% increase in mentions of the phrase on X, and also posts calling for the repeal of the 19th Amendment, which gives women the right to vote, also surged 663% on X last week compared to the week prior.
He looks around and he goes, "Oh boy, I hit the jackpot this morning."
And that's the moment someone should have said, "Can you shut up?" Because I'm not going to sit here and empower women by telling them to buy a gun. No, I'm going to tell you, you have lips, teeth, and a tongue. Can you speak up for yourself? If there are, I'm just using a random figure, if there are 7 women in a room, and a man walks in and disturbs the peace, I can tell you for a fact, all 7 women are in agreement. Hey, this is a disturbance. So can we all take accountability and take the trash out? And can you tell him that on the way out? Hey, you're a piece of shit. You don't belong in this space because you're being annoying to everyone and you're ruining everyone's existence. Go jump in a dumpster and die. I don't know. But can you say something mean and obscene? Bring back mean women. Where's Drew? Where's Drew? Come on. Don't go buy guns. Go take a class on wit, sass, and aggression. Come on. Don't let them walk all over you. Because that's not how this is supposed to work. If anyone's gonna be on a leash, have you watched The Walking Dead? Remember when she had the 2 zombies on the... Yeah, we all know that's the way it's supposed to go.
Okay, so this morning I go to my favorite bagel place to get a bagel.
I need every woman to go and watch this video in full. If you think this isn't what you're going to start encountering in your everyday life, think again. This is what I've been posting about. And in particular, I am addressing white women. It is your duty to use your whiteness as a shield between aggressors and BIPOC persons. We should be at the front of the line if you look like me, because our whiteness affords us things that it will never afford BIPOC persons under our current structure. We are inherently the safest in this dangerous situation. So white women in particular in this situation, though it should be every woman, as soon as this guy got to keep that attitude, every woman should have been turning and pulling out weapons. Every single one. And then the white women should have placed themselves in front of any and all of the other women. We have got to show them the solidarity and that we are not scared. Do not think this is going to go away silently. We must stand together.
Okay, so this morning I go to my favorite bagel place to get a bagel.
I have so much to say about this. I'm not even fucking shocked, bro. Like, for one thing, I'm not even shocked. Unfortunately, I'm not even shocked. Have I experienced this? No, I have not experienced this shit, but when I do, someone's gonna have to bail me the fuck out. I'm not a violent person. Like, I try to be a really peaceful, laid back, like, no drama type person, right? But those are fighting words. And like, I would never, ever, ever get physical first. So if I were to ever be in a physical fight or altercation or something, you know for a fact, like, knowing me, you know for a fact it was the other person that swung first. Now, with that being said, my point is, I'm not like that, but if I have to fight, I'm gonna fight. All I want for Christmas is a fucking blammy at this point. Like, literally all I want for Christmas is a Glock. I just want to throw out the possibility that this will start a fucking gender war. Or like, yeah, it'll literally, because, bro, if you're saying shit like that with your whole chest, Nick Fuentes and all these other, like, guys that think that all of a sudden they're fucking tough and they can just go out here and say crazy shit. If you're saying shit like that, what do you think is gonna happen? What do you think is gonna happen? Like, do they really think after talking like that nothing is gonna happen? Possibly most of the time, yeah, nothing will happen after they say some crazy shit, but they could say it to the wrong person one day, and then they're gonna cry when something happens to them or their house or their car or something like that. Because if that's how some people are talking out here now, and like they're that brave to not like get out from behind their phone screen, their computer screen, like whatever, if they want to be brave like that, go out here and start actually talking like that to people's faces, people are going to retaliate. You're not just gonna always get away with saying shit like that. And can I just say, my anger is toward the Nick Fuentes guy or whatever, but he has started a domino effect that I saw coming fucking months ago. I didn't know it was gonna be him, but he started a domino effect that got people like that, the guy who came into the bagel shop, he started a domino effect for people like that to think that they can go out here and be tough and act tough and like say whatever they want and like, you know, think that they can kind of like just do whatever the fuck they want. I'm just gonna say two things. A lot of people don't really like take this shit seriously, like the way that I'm so infuriated about it. A lot of people don't feel like that after hearing shit like that until it happens to them. They don't care about it like how I care about it right now until it happens to them. And that hasn't even happened to me yet. The last thing I'm going to say, they're only words until somebody decides to act on what they're saying. So we really need to strap the fuck up.
Ma'am, what I'm talking about is the fact that there are some men in the world who feel because President-elect Trump will go into office in January, some of these men are feeling emboldened because they have taken on the motto, it may be your body, but it's going to be my choice. They feel that they are going to be able to do and say whatever they want to women. So what I'm saying is, all women need to learn to protect themselves. Whether you want to protect yourself with getting a license to carry, whether you want to take a self-defense course, whether you want to put mace in your purse, but all women need to get their house in order, because there are some men who think that as of January, when President-elect Trump takes office, it's going to be a free-for-all for them on women. The same men who were upset that women said if they were in the woods, they would choose the bear and not a man. These are the men that are starting to feel emboldened, because now women in their mind will no longer be able to ignore them. If they want to go out with a woman or have sex with a woman and she says no, some of these men in their mind, unhinged and all, think that women will no longer have a choice. They will be able to do whatever they want without consequence. Okay? Now, am I saying this is true? Absolutely not. But what I'm saying is, I'd rather be safe than sorry.
So guys, welcome back. Let us know what you think about that episode on the comment section, yeah? I'm really quite sad that we have to address this, but these are things that have to be talked about, because I feel like there are certain problems that even if you keep quiet about them, the problems are not going to get up and walk out of the room. Exactly. You know.
Yeah. And I was just thinking to myself, why does it feel, I don't know if we're the only ones getting this feeling, but why does it feel like there's some sort of war coming and it will be between men and women?
I feel like it's already here.
As crazy as that sounds, it feels like something is perpetuating a war between men and women. I don't know, guys, I might be crazy for thinking this, but I don't know, that is how it feels like. And then also, you guys noticed that it's not all men, right? But most men who are coming out to threaten women like this, like that, they're just predators waiting for January to reach. Because, you know, I don't know, I also feel like on January after President-elect Trump takes office, there's gonna be a lot of SA cases. That first month,
Even domestic abuse.
I feel like if Trump doesn't get in office and pass out clear policies against violence, specifically against domestic violence and SA cases, a lot of people are gonna get hurt.
And I feel like going to the cops ain't gonna help it, because a big percentage of cops also are men, and if men think in the same kind of way,
like your body, my choice,
right, then it's going to be problematic, because we saw a case where Nick Fuentes came and comfortably talked about how his females' bodies were his choice, your bodies are my choice. And much as for him, he was trying to pass across a message like in a sarcastic way, if that is what it was quite problematic that
and it has gotten a wide reach. Like 90 million people is not a small number.
Yeah, and people and young men, they're those ones who are joking on his comment section when they were joining in on his thoughts, There are people who are supporting him. That is quite problematic.
And quite frankly, I feel like most of these young men who are joining Nick in hand right now, people are stuck in their homes with gadgets, electronics, and that is why they don't know how to go out there and properly court a woman. So if they're given an easy way out, like what Nick Fuentes says, your body, my choice, they'd rather hide like cowards, see a beautiful woman and take advantage of them. I feel like that is why most young people are supporting that slogan, because I've not noticed it with a lot of the older demography of men. Yeah, just the younger ones.
Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about this, but just be safe. I feel like this is the time where you need to really think about your safety. I don't know what measures people are going to take about that. But if you're a man who's watching this episode
and you have a wife, sisters, moms,
I feel like you already know what this means, and you can know. It's like when I look at what a woman's behavior and what they're saying, it's like I already know, because I'm a woman. I already know
their next course of action.
So for men, if you see this trend on the internet of people getting comfortable with
normalizing SAs,
I feel like if you're a man, if you're a husband, if you're a son, if you're a brother, you need to take care of the female in your life, and it's not a joke,
Right. And especially for the first month that Trump will be entering office, you all need to be keeping track of where your women are at all times, in a good way, not in a bad way. Just drop each other's locations, so that should something happen to a woman in your life, she was at this point and at this time at this point, And also,
I'm just still asking myself, at what point? There was a point in life where in society women were very valued and respected and appreciated, because women are a sign of life. They literally give life.
They nurture small human beings to become big men who now turn into predators, some of them.
So I think something somewhere went wrong in society, and I feel like we all know what that is, and a lot of things
Something is broken
that needs fixing, because it's not right for a man to comfortably stand in a group of women and feel comfortable to talk about how he's gonna do this and that, and he's feeling very masculine when he's talking about that in front of a group of women, because even if there was one speaker who was talking about how the other women should have stopped it right there and then, but then the question is, how safe is it to do that? Although I do get what she's saying, because you have numbers, but how safe? You don't know the kind of unhinged person you're meeting for you to even you might find yourself stepping forward and you find yourself that you're alone. Other people have left you to deal with that, and then that trouble also turns around and gets to he focuses on you. Will they defend you?
But in short, I feel like whether a woman is willing to speak up in that situation or not, women feel each other's pain. It doesn't matter the color that you are, it doesn't matter the race that you are. So I feel like much as those who can are getting strapped up, in general, women should band together so that they can watch after each other's safety. Because, you know, it's difficult for a man to penetrate a circle full of women who look after each other, who drop each other where their locations, live locations, and who constantly check in with each other. Where are you? It's easier for them to pick them one at a time from a crowd than to face a crowd head on.
Yeah, that reminds me of a village here in Kenya. There's a village, I think in the Samburu community, where women, okay, in the community they used to face a lot of violence from their men. So the older women in the community just left their village and went to another village where they formed a village where only women were at, and they had a queen or a leader who was a female, and in that village they also had weapons they could defend each other and themselves. And with time you found that from their main village, women were just,
especially the ones who are in violent situations. So they used to rescue girls, children, and other women who are in violent situations. And these are women who almost faced, death from their husbands and their relatives, So when they came to this new village, they banned men from entering that village.
And whatever man who would come to look for whoever who had run away, be it the daughter or the wife or the sister, when they got there, they found a group of united women
who are armed. So it got pretty difficult for men to attack this village, and they just left them be as they are.
So what until this day, it's
nobody disturbs them. Actually, it's a tourist attraction here in Kenya, the village.
Right. So that village is known for only women.
And when the ones, because they also rescue even younger women and children. So when they reach an age where they want to, procreate and have kids, I think they go outside the village and then come back when they are pregnant in the village. They deliver in the village. If it's a female child, it's allowed to stay in the village. But if it's a male child, it's either taken to its father or given to an orphanage. So that village doesn't allow men at all because these women have gone through trauma.
So guys, possibly my last parting shot, would be, I feel like for a great leader, how would you define a great leader? You understand? You have to lead by example. And I feel like Trump, by far, is an example to many people, but not in a positive way.
Because right now, all these crazy MAGA supporters, when they do these crazy things, they do it in the name of Trump or when Trump gets to office. So I feel like right now, Trump will have to really prove himself to the whole of America, not just a specific number of white men in America or white people in America. He'll have to prove himself to both men, women, and children. It doesn't matter the color if he wants to be a great leader.
Right. So guys, let us know what you think about this episode in the comment section. As usual, we thank you so much for tuning in. Consider subscribing if it's your first time here, and let's see you on our next episode.